2024, new year, new me. You know, we hear it all the time. Everybody says it. They post it on Instagram and social media. Some contemplate diets, a career switch, or abstaining from alcohol. And some are set to shock the system by jumping in a cold body of water known as the polar plunge. This New Year's Day, experts are sounding the alarm and on not only the dry January, but also that frosty dip. Dr. Frita Fisher joins us now to talk about it all. Dr. Fisher, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
You know what? You and I have talked before about these sudden changes that people do instead of exercising good sense and using moderation. Let's start with dry January because, you know, we hear people talk about it all the time and they try to shame friends around them. I'm not drinking in January. I'm doing dry January. Can you talk to us about how this has become such a widespread practice and encouraging individuals to abstain from alcohol after the holiday season?
Yes. Well, Nick, we know that alcohol is everywhere. If you go to a New Year's Eve party, there's alcohol. Birthday party, there's alcohol. It's everywhere. It's highly accepted in our society. But according to the CDC, alcohol is the #1 cause of preventable death in the United States. And so having zero or moderate or very low alcohol use is a positive thing, which is why it seems like on the surface, dry January, having no alcohol for the month of January would be a no-brainer. However, there are risks that we just don't talk about enough that I would love to share.
Please go down the list for us. Hit it.
All right. One, if you drink excessive alcohol, which by the CDC is defined as having 8 drinks or more in a week if you're a woman, 15 drinks or more if you're a man, and then if you binge drink, having 4 to 5 drinks in one setting, if all of a sudden you stop cold in your dry January, that could lead to some very serious withdrawal symptoms or health symptoms like high heart rate, high temperature in your body, seizures, and even death. And so it's important to consult with a physician before stopping cold, especially if you have an issue. Also, having a dry January can help people to mask or to hide or be in denial about a real alcohol problem. You could be having excessive alcohol use and increasing your risk for heart disease, diabetes, cirrhosis of the liver, and you think that just because you were able to stop for 31 days that you have no problem. So what happens in February? You start binge drinking again and you increase your health risk long term. And so it can be a way to kind of be in denial about alcohol use just because you stopped for a month and you're not addressing the real problem.
Let's talk about that polar plunge because, you know, people do that on January 1st as well. And we even see so many athletes now taking these ice baths. Are they the same thing, different?
They're very different. Now, with the athletes taking these ice baths, and many are doing it under the supervision of a healthcare provider or a physician, there have been some studies to show that there could be some improvement in ice baths as far as immune system, just some kind of controversial studies, actually. But with this polar plunge, no, sir. That's jumping into water that's 60 degrees Fahrenheit or colder in temperature, and it can lead to complications of hypothermia or low body temperature, which is when your temperature drops from the normal 98.6 to less than 95, and it can lead to cardiac arrest. It can lead to respiratory problems. It can lead to your body just having a lot of dysregulations. And there have actually been cardiac arrests found from the polar plunge. So if you have high blood pressure, if you have asthma, or if you have heart disease, make sure you consult with your physician before doing the polar plunge. But quite frankly, I say don't do it.
Hey, you ain't got to tell me twice. I had no intention. Dr. Frita Fisher, thank you so much, and Happy New Year to you and your family.